Hi, Divine Souls. I'm truly grateful you're here with me in Oriah Divine Sanctuary, a space dedicated to healing, awareness, and spiritual alignment. If this video has appeared in your life today, trust that there may be a message here meant specifically for you. If the words shared here resonate with your spirit, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can continue building a community centered around truth, healing, and higher consciousness. Earlier today, during meditation, I allowed myself to slow down, to breathe, and to simply be present. And in that quiet space, I began to tune into the energetic frequency of the collective, sensing what many people may be navigating on their spiritual journeys right now. And from that awareness, this message emerged. One of the most important conversations you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. The question is that conversation building you up or quietly holding you back? Many people think scarcity is only about money, but scarcity is also a mindset. It's the belief that there will never be enough, not enough time, not enough opportunities, not enough love, not enough success, not enough worth. Sometimes those beliefs develop after repeated disappointments, childhood criticism, trauma, or seasons of uncertainty. When we hear negative messages often enough, our minds can begin to repeat them automatically. Psychologists refer to these recurring patterns as automatic thoughts. They're fast, familiar, and often feel true even when they aren't. The encouraging news is that with awareness and practice, these thought patterns can change. Faith echoes that possibility. In the book of Romans 12:2, we're encouraged to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. Notice that transformation begins with renewal, not pretending, not denying reality, but intentionally choosing healthier ways of thinking. So, how do we move from scarcity to abundance? 1. Notice your inner dialogue. Pay attention to the phrases you repeat. Do you often think, I'll never succeed? People like me don't get opportunities. I always mess things up. Awareness is the first step toward change. 2. Challenge the story. Ask yourself, is this thought completely true? What evidence supports it? Is there another way to look at this situation? You're not ignoring reality, you're making room for a fuller picture. 3. Replace limiting beliefs with life giving truth. Instead of saying, I'll never figure this out, try, I'm still learning and I can grow. Instead of, nothing good happens to me, try, life includes challenges and opportunities, and I'm preparing myself to recognize both. Small changes in language can shape how we approach the future. 4. Practice gratitude without ignoring reality. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means recognizing that even in difficult seasons, there are still gifts, strengths, relationships, and moments of grace worth noticing. Gratitude broadens our perspective. 5. Act like the person you're becoming. An abundant mindset isn't passive, it's reflected in action. Keep learning, apply for the opportunity, start the business, take the class, have the difficult conversation. Growth happens when belief and action work together. Here's what I hope you remember today. Your inner dialogue is like the soil of your life. Whatever you continually plant there, fear or hope, shame or truth, scarcity or possibility, will influence what grows. That doesn't mean positive thinking alone guarantees success, but it does mean your thoughts shape your resilience, your confidence, and your willingness to keep moving forward. God has placed gifts, wisdom, and purpose inside you. Don't let an old story convince you that your future has already been decided. Write a new story, speak with hope, think with wisdom, walk with faith, and remember, abundance isn't only about having more. Sometimes it's about finally believing that who you are, what you've learned, and the opportunities before you are enough to begin. Divine souls, thank you for stepping into Oriah Divine Sanctuary. This space exists to support your healing, elevate your awareness, and guide you through the sacred process of personal transformation. Here, you are safe to grow spiritually, emotionally, and authentically, and it is truly an honor to share this journey with you. Always remember, awareness begins the healing, but your transformation begins the moment you choose to honor your voice. Until we meet again, continue walking in truth, protecting your peace, and letting your divine light shine.